Alright guys, so I'm back. What's up everybody? It's Evan from EvanTube. And as you guys can see, I'm not in my normal filming location. We don't have any white table black background because we are in my dorm room. Yes guys, if you saw my last video, I did end up quitting YouTube. And I use quitting loosely. Basically, to sum it up, I'm not doing YouTube full time anymore because, well, I am in college now, as you guys can see. It is finals week. I have 7 more days of school and then I am home for the summer. And a lot of you guys have been asking me, Evan, what have you been doing in college? Evan, where are you? Evan, what are you doing? So this video will be split into different parts. It will be me in my dorm room and I'll just be recapping what happened during my year. But throughout the video, it will cut to me doing a day in my life and answering some of your Q&A questions as, yeah, I just go about my day in college. Alright, so to start, back in August of last year, I traveled to LA because that is where I'm at college. I'm at Loyola Marymount University, LMU, and yeah, I basically had to move into the dorm. It was a big process. You know, we had the whole entire car filled up with junk from my room that I wanted to bring to college. Also, if you guys are wondering why I'm in my pajamas, you're getting the unfiltered, realistic college experience. I woke up like this, my room was like this. But yeah, guys, I got situated into my dorm, brought all of my stuff from home, and I really went ahead and decorated it, made it all my own. I definitely infested it with a lot of nerdy junk. Luckily, my roommate was cool with it. Good morning, guys. I just have woken up in my bed in my dorm room. Do you know what today is? Today is Thursday. So that means I have to go to class. So let's get out of bed. The Sonic 3 mini fridge. Guys, here's breakfast right before class. I'm gonna eat this on the way to, I don't know, Chobani. We go to class, so let's do that. Before I head to class, guys, I'm gonna go answer some Q&A questions up on the top of a roof. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? This is the film building. This is where I am most of the time. I really am enjoying college so far. It's been pretty good. I had a rough couple of months in college, but I'll get to that later in the video and why those were so bad. Living by myself, I mean, with my roommate Justin. But let's start with the first major event I can remember of the year. The Mario Kart tournament. We decided to have a Mario Kart tournament in our dorm. So yeah, we literally just opened our door, we started blasting Mario Kart music so everyone down the hall would know. And yeah, there was like 20 something people that ended up showing up to our room out of nowhere. Didn't know everybody in there, but yeah, we all had a giant Mario Kart tournament and we did have a prize pool. I think it was around like $100, so the first place winner got $100. We definitely crammed a lot of people in here. Let's sit down and answer some questions. What is your major? My major is screenwriting. So yeah, I want to make, you know, if you don't know what screenwriting is, it's the people that make the scripts for movies. It's the people that make the stories for movies, TV. So that's my major. And then my minor, which I just got added, is animation. You guys know I love animation and cartoons, so I want to write for animation. I mean, pretty simple, screenwriting for animation. Why not take both? So hey, if there's any people working in the film industry watching this video, I'm open to do some internships. Just reach out to me on email or LinkedIn. How are you going to answer 360 comments? I have no idea. You know what? I don't think I am gonna answer all 360 comments. Ultimate career goal after college, what's gonna happen after college? You know, my dream goal is to write and create my own animated TV show. That's the main goal. So hopefully you guys will see that in the future. Let's just get this one off the bat. This is the question you guys asked me the most out of all of them, like by far. I've gotten a lot of questions about, have you been recognized in college from YouTube? How often does that happen? And like, do people still recognize you and how do they treat you? So the short answer is yes, I have definitely gotten recognized for my YouTube channel. Part of that is my fault though. I posted that I was going here months before I actually came. So people kind of already expected me to come here, I guess, that like followed my social media. But on the fact that we're grown adults now, many people were like, you know, shocked and like freaking out. But yes, probably similar to you guys, they grew up watching. I'm sure a few people from LMU are watching this, so hey, everyone has been pretty chill. I haven't really had any evil, mean people come up to me and be like, I hate your YouTube channel, so that's good. What you wouldn't have seen in the room tour is we did end up adding some Minecraft windows onto our wall or on our window. I think it looks pretty cool. And then as the year is starting up, I joined a bunch of different clubs. Going to clubs are really fun, and I recommend it to anyone that is gonna be going to college soon. I guess another notable thing is LMU is really close to the beach. So I'm able to go hang out at the beach a lot. There'd be do like bonfires at nighttime. So yeah, it's really cool. Spider-Man actually goes to my school. Also, if you guys are wondering why I sound like I'm yelling, because I don't have a microphone on and I'm just trying to make sure the camera picks up my voice. The next thing I want to bring up are film sets. As you guys know, I am a film major, so we do make movies here. Basically how it works at LMU is the upperclassmen basically have to make a short film or several short films, you know, for their major. So essentially on the weekends for 12 hours a day, all the students get together and work on student film sets. And I have been doing a lot of film set work already in my first year. Have you been to any parties? Yes, guys, I have been to some parties at college, sorry. And then came the Halloween arc. I really do like the Halloween arc part of college. But yeah, Halloween was awesome. I had 2 Halloween costumes this year that I wore to the parties. The first was the purple Teletubby. As you guys know, purple's my favorite color. And then the other day for Halloween weekend was Freddy Fazbear. Yes, guys, I wore this to a party. This whole thing, yes. How's living in the dorms? Living in the dorms, for me, it was better than I expected. I expected much worse. The only issue is sometimes they got smelling pretty rancid because, you know. Also, please ignore the fact, look at all of these dark circles, guys. No sleep. There's a couple people down the hall that were quite the noisemakers, though. And yeah, it's also a shared space, you know, communal bathrooms, communal showers. So, you know, I definitely miss doing that stuff at home, and I will enjoy that this summer. Let's ask my roommate what he thinks. This is my roommate, Justin. Justin, follow him on Instagram.
Follow me at EvanTubehd.
Oh, shucks. As you guys can know, I have the big Q&A list. Maybe you can answer some of these. Let's get your take. How is it like living in the dorms?
Oh, it's,
Maybe mention some music issues.
Oh, okay, yeah, this guy sucks. If he ever sees this, sorry, bro.
I doubt he's watching the EvanTube channel.
Sleeping with someone. Not sleep, like sleeping in the same room as someone like you just met, but like no, like now it's just like it exists here.
I've been a Raising Cane's fiend. Me and my friends go to Raising Cane's like once a week. It feels like. I do love a good box combo, no slaw, extra fries with the toast, and an extra cake sauce. How many times have we gone to Raising Cane's this semester? Put in your guess.
That's a good question.
What's this estimate?
Estimate? Are you gonna ask everyone else?
I'll calculate the actual answer.
I just checked my bank account to see how much I spent on just Raising Cane's, and it was $150 just for the semester. So that's about 34 times.
Damn! Okay.
Hi everybody, my name is Abby, and
you were the one that asked the question on Twitter.
This is true. That was me. My guess is 15 times.
Yeah, wait, I feel like maybe. No, actually, that might be right. 15. Wait, do you think that's too much or too little?
That's too little, bro.
I don't know.
Every single week.
No.
Sometimes twice.
17.
Wait, did you just change it?
17.
I went into my bank account and I added everything up. Person that got the closest was Abby, because it was 15 times. That actually doesn't seem like that much, but hey, she originally guessed 15 before she changed her answer. Justin's was a little high, although I'd probably guessed that too. I also went to Comic-Con, so that was really cool. Here's some photos of Comic-Con. I think I wrote a bull. Yes, I wrote an inflatable bull. Okay, how to deal with the change from high school to college. Yeah, so I guess a lot of my fans are also, you know, going through this little transition. So let me actually give you some real advice. You do not need to bring as much as you think, because then you'll have like a really crowded dorm like how mine is. Oh, wait, no, this is the biggest advice. Take naps. Start taking naps, guys. 30 minutes to an hour. This is my strat. I've been using this. You need to nap. Like I need a nap like almost every day. I'm so tired. Bill Nye. Yeah, Bill Nye the Science Guy. Did you personally meet him? So I guess this person saw one of my posts online on my social media. Yes, guys, I did meet Bill Nye. Bill Nye came to my school. It was pretty awesome. I've gotten to go to a lot of cool like film locations. Some of the most notable ones is I went to Paramount, and last week I actually got a tour of DreamWorks Studios. And DreamWorks, dude, I would love to work at DreamWorks. DreamWorks is awesome, of course. And I also went to Riot Games that same day. And you know, they make Valorant, League of Legends, Arcane. all that good stuff. So hopefully I work at one of those one day. That'd be awesome. I met the creator of my favorite movie. Well, he created the graphic novel, which was, you know, the movie was based on Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim. You guys probably gotta know I love Scott Pilgrim versus the World. That's my favorite movie. You know, we got a poster up there. I don't know if you can see it. Do you miss making videos? Does it feel weird? You know, I still want to upload stuff, and I'm sure like during the summer I'll have like a lot of free time just like sitting in my house. So I'll upload some gaming videos, some normal videos. So I've been doing that, and I've also been writing my own animated TV show. I would love for this to get made one day. I'm just kind of, you know, getting the concepts together, writing characters, lore. On the films I've worked on, I've been a boom operator, which is holding, you know, the giant microphone. I've been the script supervisor. I've done production design, which is basically just, you know, decorating everything, making everything look snazzy. That one is definitely my favorite to do. I've got to make a lot of cool props and stuff like that for films. Posters, logos, you know, a bunch of cool stuff. If I ever make one, I'll probably post it. Any funny roommate stories from college? I was thinking of mentioning the first week lockout incident.
Oh my God, he locked me out.
Okay, all right, so guys, I'm gonna give some context here. This is what happened. Basically, I was falling half asleep, and Justin said something, and I was like, I'm going to bed. Then Justin went to go to the bathroom or shower. Okay, Justin went to shower.
I went to go brush my teeth, and I literally told Evan, I was like, hey, like I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. I don't have my card to open the door, and you know, I get back and I'm like trying to get in, and it's locked. So I'm like, oh, I'll just knock. I knock, bro, for like 10 minutes, and bro is dead asleep. And like I started to fall asleep in the hallway for a little bit.
He did. He was in the hallway.
But yeah, then I went and slept in my friend's room.
Shout out Caleb.
Shout out Caleb. Shout out Caleb Chavez, my goat.
I woke up the next morning to banging, and he was there. And I woke up that time in the morning, and I let him in.
It's true.
And I was like, what happened? And I heard this story. Okay, last thing before I need to get to the next place is, what is Data? Okay, so Data, Future Boy Data, or that's not what it's called, Cyber Kid Data is the show I'm working on. So if you want to hear about what it is and how it's going, the scientist sends a robot back in time to stop the end of the world. So that sounds very generic, but this robot, guys, it's kind of like Astro Boy. He's a recreation of the scientist's dead son, and yeah, but guys, if you think the world he goes back to, think it's very like Jet Set Radio. I don't know, I'm just putting a lot of like inspiration on the screen so you guys can get a feel of it. So yeah, he's trying to remember kind of more information about his past life. His main goal is basically to try to figure out what starts the end of the world, but he's trying to balance that with being a cool skater. It's gonna be pretty cool, guys. All right, we're gonna get to the next place, guys. So let's go. Yeah, I've low-key like ran into a lot of like celebrities, just at random, or YouTubers. Like I met Alpharad, I met LS Mark, you guys probably know him. I even saw Jaden Animations just like casually like a few weeks ago. Yeah man, there's like people everywhere, I'm not gonna lie. This is a perk of being in LA, I guess. All right guys, so I am about to enter my first class of the day. All right guys, so now I'm in my school's animation room. This is where I work on animation stuff. I'm currently taking one animation class, and yeah, it's for my animation minor. As you guys can see, look at all this epic art on Mickey Mouse. I'm pretty sure I know who drew that, so shout out to, if that's who I'm thinking of. But yeah, see, we have these tables right here, and yeah, I just sit down here and we hand-drawn animation for this class. Yeah, this is the light table. I'll show you in a sec how it works and how we animate in this class. Classes, though, have been pretty good. The most notable ones I feel like I should mention are my animation class and my production boot camp class. In animation, we are doing hand-drawn pencil animation, which I'm sure you'll see a bit of. So that's really cool. And then for production 101, basically every week we make a short film in that class, and we rotate roles out with everyone in the class. So one day someone will be a director, and then the next week they will be, you know, an actor in the movie. I just directed my film a couple weeks ago. So here's the film I directed.
What a lovely day.
Oh, Bobby, what you looking at?
I'll never get tired of looking at this picture of me and my lovely wife.
Okay, man, that wasn't the script. You did actually read it, right?
Script? What are you talking about, Betty? Oh, remember our first date? I was so love-struck. Boop.
Alright, I'm done. This method acting shit is getting really ridiculous. I'm not your wife.
You've said that before. That I'm method acting? That's not true. I am Bobby. No more of this nonsense, Betty. We have a life here. A beautiful, happy life.
Look around, man. We're on a film set. You see that? That's a boom mic. That's a camera. And this photo isn't real. Wait.
Marriage is right.
But yeah, let me answer some more Q&A questions while I wait to wake up because, dude, it's 8 a.m. I am not ready to start my final. Well, not start, finish my final, my animation final. Basically, we have to create a short animated little film. All right, let's answer this one because I feel like this is kind of artsy stuff. What games have you been playing recently? Well, the first thing I did before I came here was play Marvel Rivals. I have been a little bit of a Marvel Rivals fiend recently. And I feel like I'm actually not horrible at the game. I know. Now I see what you guys are gonna be asking. Who do you main in Marvel Rivals? I main Scarlet Witch. And now I know that might be a little controversial, but I am a Lord Scarlet Witch player. And I play comp. So if any of you guys wanna play Marvel Rivals with me, let me know. But other games I've been playing, you know, Fortnite, duh. I've been trying to beat Kingdom Hearts 2 and the new Deltarune chapters, obviously. That's how he looks? Hold on, let me show you guys this whiteboard outside. Basically, yeah, we have this giant whiteboard and every week it gets erased, but all the animation students doodle on here. And there's a lot of cool, you know, fandom stuff and just random characters, so that's always really cool. Next question, favorite Angry Bird? We're gonna have to go with Hal, the green bird. You guys should know this. This is my favorite. It has been my favorite. I stay loyal. Would you rather have $1 or $2? I'm gonna have to go with $2. Who's my favorite Pokemon? Mew. I've just started getting into Pokemon cards actually, guys. Went to some concerts. I love going to concerts. I went to one concert and then I went to the Tyler, the Creator Chromacopia concert. That was pretty awesome, guys. I had good seats too. I locked in on Ticketmaster, got some awesome seats. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is take this fat stack of papers. These are all frames for my animation. Look at all these papers I did. Pop them on here. I don't know I'm giving you guys a tutorial, but you flip the switch on this bad boy and then nothing happens. Okay, that did not work. And look at, you can see like the after image, which is how you animate. All right guys, so I actually separated each shot of my animation is now kind of in its own pile. So each of these have a bunch of papers for their specific little scene, their little shots. That's how you get animation. I mean, like, look at all this. This is all just taking photos of the drawings on the paper. Well, all right, guys, I finished the final. The final is done. So I'm gonna go ahead and be done with questions in this room, but I will show you my final right now. This is how it turned out. I I'm not an animation major. This is not my specialty. Animation is an interest. I want to write for animation. I don't actually want to be sitting there drawing frames for hours. I don't know if I'm built for that. On the way back to my room, I spotted some of my friends and wanted to see what they were up to.
Who are you? I'm Matthew. Love you.
Go, go, man, go.
Just give me a hug.
It looks like dancing. Yeah, like a pair.
Yeah, like
that one movie about the two men.
oh.
It's like kind of.
Yeah, that's a win. That's a win, bro.
Who are you?
This is my channel now. Oh, what's up, bro? Oh, we're just recording something. Wait, I'll catch you in a bit.
All right, guys, I just got back to my room. Still got my one class, but I'm gonna answer some more questions while I'm in the room. And then I'm gonna hop on this messed up looking bed and take a quick 30-minute nap. Gotta have those naps, guys. Oh, whoa, this looks cool. I guess I'll just put the camera here. All right. Please ignore the room, guys. It is a mess. And that's mainly because I don't really care what it looks like right now. I'm moving out in like 2 days. What's the one thing you miss about being away from home before college? I miss not having to see people's barefoot in the communal showers, definitely. I miss my room, but you know, the biggest one, besides my family, is my dog. I miss Chloe, guys. Did you take any of your Mash'ems or Angry Birds clay models? Definitely not. I was really scared of those things breaking in my dorm, whether a party was going on in our dorm or people were over that I didn't know. Definitely didn't want those to get destroyed. Those are like ancient relics. How's it like having a lot of trinkets and toys in college? How'd you make it work? And what did you bring? Great question. As you guys might expect, I do have a lot of trinkets and toys because, you know, toy reviews, EvanTube. So it was kind of hard deciding which ones I would end up bringing. But yeah, let me answer that question and kind of like just show you guys what the trinkets are looking like. Flowey over there, Fortnite burger. I did bring quite a few of my trinkets to school, and this Sergeant Frog, look at this. That's so sick. But yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff here. Pretty awesome. I need to take a nap before I get to my next class, so I will be taking that nap now. Bye-bye. Then I celebrated my birthday. I have turned 19 last year. Well, that's weird to say. So I will be turning 20 years old this year, guys. You guys feel old yet? But yeah, at LMU, I guess there's a tradition where we throw each other into the water fountain when it's your birthday. So this happened to me at midnight when I turned 19. Oh, there's a cool petting zoo. You know, I pet a llama. That was pretty awesome. Went to go see the premiere of the final episodes of Arcane. So that was awesome. All right, guys. Well, I found a nice little spot. So, oh, I just realized I was zooming in. Sorry, guys, for that close-up. Do you still have Mr. Gold? Guys, unfortunately, I did get it stolen from me, as you can see in this video right here. Just kidding. Yes, I still have Mr. Gold. He is alive and well. He's just downstairs in the basement of my house back home. And I think he's worth like $10,000 now, guys. I'm not selling him. He's not for sale. Don't try to buy him off me right now. Will we ever get a sequel to this video? The Angry Birds Space Mash'ems video. But this video has kind of become like a meme online. There's a very specific caption that goes along with this video, like the specific clip sped up. It says, "I'm about to get something." And I just want to let you guys know that's not true. But will we ever get a sequel? Actually, the answer might surprise you, maybe. I've been wanting to recreate the gummy worm video, the classic gummy worm video, for quite some time, and I haven't gotten to it. But yeah, I went home for winter break, celebrated Christmas, and then everything became horrible. I'm kind of exaggerating, I'm kind of not. But then second semester happened, and right off the bat, I ended up getting pneumonia. Basically, if you guys don't know what that is, I really don't either, I'm not gonna lie. But it made me feel like my lungs were all messed up, couldn't really breathe right. So that honestly really sucked. That lasted a month maybe, and it really sucked because that was at the start of my, second semester. So we were not off to a good start. Okay, I don't even think I was done with the pneumonia. Then my nose literally died. I got a bloody nose one day randomly in the morning, and after that, dude, that thing was bleeding nonstop. I had a nonstop bloody nose. I had to go to the ER a few times. I had to keep going to the doctors. They cauterized it. They stuck a rocket up my nose, and basically they had to that hurt so bad, guys. It was I'm not trying to make you guys feel bad for me, but it was genuinely horrible. And yeah, I was literally kind of confined for my room for a whole nother month because of that nose thing. I had to miss a lot of school. But after that was done, everything started to go back to normal. But you know, we're doing good now. We're finishing strong. All right, guys, I had to move just because too many people were showing up at my filming spot. So now we have a less cool view, but also still pretty nice. Next question, high school or college better? I'm definitely gonna say college. High school, honestly guys, was not anything special for me. So if you guys are in high school right now and aren't liking it, just know that I also was not the biggest high school fan. Being able to pick your own classes like and schedule, like I wasn't, at least in my high school, able to pick when I wanted my classes. So being able to pick those and go to class when I want to go to class is pretty nice. I think you have a lot more freedom to like actually study what you want to learn. The only thing I must say is I am much busier in college, which is probably the only negative for me. This first year, I have never felt bored a single second. Also, before I go any further, just a quick shout out to Justin, my roommate, for putting together this lighting. Look at that majestic purple, that yellow, all that. He cooked with the lighting because you guys know I don't know how to light at all. Oh. Okay, you guys hear that? That's the church bells. Wow. It is now 6:00 p.m. Okay, so next question is about my characters. You're asking if I have any other characters besides Data. Some other characters I made, they're still part of the show. This one, I don't have a name for her yet. She is an alien girl, and she is Data. Data has two really good friends. They're kind of in a trio. So yeah, I don't have a name for her yet. She's from space, obviously, but she's pretty cool. What should I name her? I have no idea. Here's the other one. I like him more. I'm not gonna lie. I actually did my animation final on him. This is Spectre. Spectre is a zombie, but actually, no, he's not really a zombie. There's a little funny joke because zombies don't exist in this universe. It's just a ghost possessing a dead body. So, and then we got this guy. His name's All-Star. Like his name is All-Star, like the human dude. He's like this old dude, and he's kind of like washed up. He's a washed up like like imagine Tony Hawk but washed. If you want to learn more about my stories and my characters, please leave comments. I'll tell you all about it. Went to this really cool toy store. Look at all these trinkets. I had a field day. I've gone there a few times this semester. I forgot to mention I got my ears pierced. I think they look pretty cool. Also, another little update that's kind of random. Jillian can drive now. Yeah, Jillian has her driver's license. I learned that when I went home for break, so that's a little scary. Okay, I went to the premiere of the finale of Severance Season 2. Watched the finale with all the actors and Ben Stiller. He was there. That was a really cool experience to see. Any new friends in college? Yes, guys, I actually made friends in college. This is so sick. Here are some of my friends. Go.
Matthew Lynn.
Sarah Yang.
Robin D'Agostino.
My name is Abby.
Jonathan, and there's many more too. I just couldn't get videos of everybody. I'm so sorry if I didn't get a video of you. Do you have a roommate? If so, what is he like? Do you have a roommate? What's he like?
Do I have a roommate?
No, this was to me.
Oh.
Do I have a roommate and what is he like?
Pretty interesting. Hope you guys get to meet him one day.
How many people have you seen get arrested on campus? 3. I've seen 3 people get arrested on campus and 1 off campus. I'm gonna give you guys 10 seconds to guess where off campus I saw someone get arrested. I don't think you're gonna be able to guess it, but go. Okay, forget that. Yeah, it was at the Minecraft movie. Yes, the one time I went to go see the Minecraft movie, someone got arrested. The crowd was really rowdy at mine. Of course, it was rowdy at like most people's, but basically people started like throwing stuff at each other and throwing stuff all over the place. I saw a cup hit a little girl in the head, and you know that was really sad. People were calling each other like bad no words, like not just no words, like the bad ones. And yeah, people got escorted out, and yeah. Also, I went to Universal Fan Fest nights last night. I saw all the One Piece characters. I saw some Back to the Future characters there. It's basically just horror nights that, except it's not scary. The New York Times actually came to my school to interview me, and they took pictures of my room, so that was awesome. Guys, I just got stopped by, what is your name?
I'm Miriam. Nice to meet you.
So you guys, like, you can literally just be sitting out here doing a Q&A, and you will get, you know, approached by a literal monster. Shout out Cole. You guys, I have to get to my next class, so I better get going. Who's the worst person at this school?
All right, it's, make sure to blur my mouth too. It's. Get
out! Well, guys, I just got out of my night class. This one is pretty late. It actually went to like 8:30, so that's really late. But you guys know what time it is? It's time for dinner. So let's go get dinner. All right, guys, it's dinner time. I'm here at Iggy's Cafe. This is not, I'm here to, I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna be eating French fries for today. And that brings me to my next question. How is the cafeteria food? Me and my friend Matthew, behind the camera, flip that thing around, are going to review it. So I'm not gonna lie, to answer your question, it varies. It varies. I eat at like 2 places here. We got the Layer, which is like the dining hall, and Iggy's, where we're at now. The fries are good. I'll give them that. The fries are good. How is this cafeteria food at LMU?
Dog. It's like mid. There's a bunch of little places where you can get food. There's a
Matthew, is it good or bad?
It's kind of. It's okay.
Oh my god. What are your thoughts on the food here? Cafeteria food?
On the food? You know what? It's not that it's bad. There's just not much variety. It's like I eat the same 3 things every single day. That can get pretty tiring.
Welcome to McKay Lounge. So this lounge, so many people come through. Mostly people that don't even live in this building, and this is kind of the spot, honestly. And there's this nice pool table.
Whoa. So, yeah guys, this is the chill spot. But yeah guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for this. I do have to study for finals. I literally have one due in a few hours and I haven't finished it. If you guys want college like vlogs, maybe I'll have some vlogs like in between there. And yeah, it's the summertime, so I'm sure there'll be some other videos on this channel. First year of college, good. But yeah, thanks for, I just snapped my pinky. But thanks for watching guys. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.